sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back. Cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. Truth never lie, wings we could fly. With you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. I'm like a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. I'm on the grass, it's always greener on the other side. I'm on a natural high, just like the east and rise. My ex is sunny side, it's up to you to decide. Get on my level, tell the devil go somewhere and hide. So whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. The truths never lie, and wings we can fly. With you by my side.
So here's a look at coin code demo. Can that be seen clearly? Okay. So right now I'm gonna attempt to create a card. I think. I don't even have up to $2 on demo. Okay. Since it's the demo project right now, I'm gonna fund it and later create a card. So right now I've accomplished one of my major tasks, right? With respect to coin code. I have some other tasks with respect to work, and I'm gonna be finishing up on those too. So right now I'm gonna go for a coffee break, and when I come back, more work.
Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. I'm like a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. I'm on the
So it's about to be one of those long ass days. I'm about to go to the gym, and it's about 12 in the afternoon. So yeah, sunny as fuck. I've got my bike here. I think I need to do some washing on it. Today's gonna be fun. Let's start. If you can't tell by now, black is my favorite color. Black on black. So yeah, I'm about to get onto my work for the day, and I have like a bunch of things to actually work on, like a list. But what I do every morning is that I have a journal, right? But I also have a secondary journal. Whereby one is for the actual working task, the other is just for my log of the day, to see how I actually performed throughout the day and notes that I could make based on how I could be better, right? So one is to put myself in the sense of knowing my priorities, while the other is to actually actively log what I've done, right? So based on that list, I will start with the most highest priority and then I'll work my way through it. Let's go. Okay, so you can link your iPad to your main computer, right? So you can have your mouse be able to move between both devices, right? and with that you are able to actually type on this device because it links both your mouse and your keyboard, right? So you can be able to type on both devices. So let me select my songs. I'm listening to mostly Adele and other artists like her, but I have options, right? And these are my most liked songs. So let's start with something there. Okay, so I was gonna settle for a cup of coffee, but I'm hungry and I want something better, right? So I'm gonna step out a bit, riding my cycle, and yeah, I'm gonna go get some snacks. Okay, so it's time for phase two. I admit I spent a little bit too much time on social media, mostly with respect to bikes. I'm trying to get a bike and I'm trying to learn more about bike safety. So I just watched a couple of motorcycle crash videos. Yeah, just to remind myself what I'm getting into. Yeah. Although it's scary, some of them ended in death. Yeah, very scary. And I still want one, right? So I put myself under this test to just like know that, okay, you know what? Do you actually want this? And the answer is still yes. And I have to do this safely, right? So I'm gonna enroll in a motorcycling school of safety, something like that. So I'm just checking out for one in the area. And well, honest, while that is rambling in my brain, I still have work to do. So it's time for phase two of my deep work session. Okay, yeah, so yeah, something really interesting. I've been testing out like a bunch of money managing platforms, right? From Vice, also testing out Trove, although I haven't really put much funds in Trove. So I'm also testing out Bamboo, right? So the idea is I want to see platforms in which you can preserve money. Let's say you're making a good amount of money, right? Your day job and other operations they are running, right? And you want to stay above inflation. That is the idea, stay above inflation, right? What channels would you really put this money in if you don't want to actively be trading stocks? Now, what would your portfolio look like, right? So I'm in the beginning phases of that. I know I'm actually starting this out there, but I'm Nigerian, right? We only get into the aspect of money making when we are, I don't know, maybe late 20s and some shit. Well, I'm late 20s. I won't say how old I am. Late 20s. So not late 20s. So chill, just normal late 20s. So so I'm trying to figure out how to really create a perfect portfolio, right, that I can really continue with. Although I already have some sort of portfolio set, but now I'm talking about a view money portfolio, like some real shit. You get? I know I'm speaking very very ambiguous right now, but I mean those that I be like, they know what I'm talking about, right? So the idea is to create a very good portfolio, but I'm looking for the best ways to actually manage the money or manage the assets, right? So that I don't need to be hands-on on the management of the assets. It can safely stay above inflation and I'll see position well enough to take advantage of opportunities, like let's say the nearest GameStop. See me being greedy. The nearest GameStop or something like the nearest Bitcoin, right? Like be able to position yourself to like take advantage of those, but not like put all of your funds and all of your assets. I mean everything you have into it just because you want to go on something else, right? So I think I'll make a video about that. I have some analysis going on, and I've been really taking my time to develop my own theory on it, because the best way to actually go into this kind of thing is to actually use your own understanding of it and combine with the knowledge of people who know better than you, right? So that you can actually achieve your own personal goals. There's no need for you to go hyper aggressive on this, depending on type of portfolio that you are looking for. But I'm willing to go aggressive, like very aggressive on building an actual portfolio, like a very good portfolio. But there's a pattern to it, right? So I will share some idea of what that looks like. Yeah, I'll do that. By the way, let me continue on this project. That just a thought that just occurred to me, something like that. Okay, so at this point, I've been working for a couple of hours, and I think it's time for me to actually end it for the day. It's it's past midnight, about 28 minutes, and I'm trying to stop sleeping late. Right, I'm supposed to actually have ended this by a couple of hours ago, but I just have a couple of new problems that I'm trying to actually take on and work on, that I find interesting, but I can't do it this night. I have to do it tomorrow, right? I have to do it in the time I'm supposed to do it. I'm following some sort of regime, right? I'm trying to actually be very focused on that system. My idea with this whole thing is that the more I document it, the more I have to follow through. So yeah, it's time for my skincare routine and taking well, a cup of water and going to sleep. Yeah. So that ends it for today.